Welcome back to DeepMind Dialogue, where we explore the questions many people think about, but rarely talk openly. Today's topic is something almost everyone encounters at some point in life. How much masturbation is too much? What's normal? What's healthy? And when should someone begin to pay attention to their habits? Let's break the silence with science, psychology, and a bit of honesty. First, let's clear the myth. Masturbation itself isn't harmful. It's a natural part of human sexuality, a stress reliever, and for many, a safe way to explore their own body. Research consistently shows that masturbation is common across all genders and ages. So the question isn't whether it's good or bad, it's whether your relationship with it is healthy. So, how do we define too much? There is no universal number, no magic limit or specific frequency. For some people, once a day is normal. For others, a few times a week. What matters isn't the number, it's the impact it has on your daily life, your mood, your energy, and your relationships. A helpful way to understand this is to think of masturbation like any other habit. For example, eating chocolate or scrolling social media. Neither is harmful on its own, but if it starts interfering with your goals, sleep, or responsibilities, that's when it becomes a concern. The same concept applies here. A sign you may be doing it too often is when it begins replacing important activities, studying, working, socializing, or pursuing hobbies. If the urge becomes so strong that you feel distracted all day, or you can't control when or where you do it, those are red flags that your habit might need attention. Another factor is emotional impact. If you feel guilt, shame, or anxiety afterward, especially every time, it may be a sign that the activity is no longer serving your well-being. Sometimes, people use masturbation as a coping mechanism for stress, sadness, or boredom. While occasional comfort is normal, relying on it constantly can create unhealthy patterns. There's also the physical side. Masturbation isn't physically dangerous, but doing it excessively can lead to temporary issues like soreness or irritation. These aren't typically serious, but they're signals from your body saying, slow down a bit. Listening to your body is just as important as understanding your emotions. If someone feels they're losing control over the habit or using it to escape from real-life problems, it may help to explore the underlying reasons. Often, stress, loneliness, anxiety, or lack of connection can trigger repetitive behavior. In these cases, addressing the root cause can naturally balance the habit. If the habit becomes compulsive, meaning you feel unable to stop even when you want to, that's a sign to consider speaking with a therapist or counselor. Sexual compulsivity is not about being bad. It's often linked to stress, trauma, or unmet emotional needs. Seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. So, how much masturbation is too much? The answer is simple. It becomes too much when it stops you from living the life you want. Healthy masturbation supports your well-being. Unhealthy masturbation drains your time, energy, and motivation. Understanding the difference empowers you to take control of your body, your habits, and your mind. Thanks for watching DeepMind Dialogue. If you found this episode meaningful, hit like, share, and subscribe for deeper conversations about psychology, wellness, and the human experience.